Michael Durant says QC of QC. You owe Kyle a public apology for the hiring of DeMeco Ryans at DC. I do remember you saying hiring a rookie DC was. I've already apologized for that, but I can do it again. Yeah, I was wrong, and Kyle deserves huge credit, not just for hiring Saleh, but hiring DeMeco too. 2 for 2 home runs.
Yeah. What about this question? And this is something that people have been debating. Is DeMeco Ryans in year 1 better than Robert Saleh was in year 5 as a defensive coordinator?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I think yes. I have to say yes. Or at least I'm gonna say that because Saleh's my guy. I can't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say you kind of like
He's at least as good. Say it like that.
So here's the thing.
Yeah.
My favorite year that Robert Saleh had as a defensive coordinator was not 2019. It was 2020, last year. So when you lose those guys up front and you generate the pressure and you still kept them as a top 10 defense and you lost all those other guys, I was so impressed with him. Yes. But there is a world right now. Right. And there's a world right now where DeMeco in his first year is doing things with that same personnel that he didn't have to do in 2019, right? 2019 was all about drop everybody in the cover 3 and rush 4, and there's nothing else that you really have to do.
This now, better than that. Yeah.
And he's adjusting so well in game, man. So
that's what I'm saying. Like, honestly, and I hate to bring it back to race, but the fact that, like, if he were a white guy, he would be getting way more consideration as a head coach now. But everyone's
look at Dan Quinn.
Slow down here with DeMeco. Like, Vrabel was on the fast track. This guy has the same resume as Vrabel. I think he actually should be getting, like, he should be like the top candidate right now.
Look at Dan Quinn. Look at Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn's one of the hottest names out there. And for what? I don't understand it, dude.
Like, he's had his chance.
Right.
He's in his 50s. He's failed before. Look, man, if someone was asking this quality control over here, I would say hire DeMeco. I think that's the number 1 head coaching candidate on the market right now. I do think he is. DeMeco.
Or Flores.
Yeah. Flores already had. I know guys sometimes succeed on their second try, but of the guys who haven't gotten a chance yet, it's DeMeco, in my opinion.
Well, my thing is the guy had 2 back-to-back winning seasons, and they fired him. So Flores wasn't failing.
That's a good point. And you know what? He didn't draft Tua.
No, he didn't want Tua. He wanted Herbert.
That's right. Andre, 3005. Wow. After a win Saturday, do the Niners finally get some media love, or do we stay underdogs on the quest for 6? I'm hoping the opposite, the second, because that's how I profit from SportsCenter not talking about the Niners. So please keep not talking.
Nobody ever talks about them. Nobody ever considers them that. They're always dark horse. It's always here it is, maybe, but everybody's picking Green Bay. Look, the Packers media for some reason is trying to perpetuate this narrative that they are being overlooked. I guess they're trying to get their team hype. You are not the underdogs in this one, man. And there's a lot of people who are pointing to what the 49ers do well that doesn't match up well with the Packers. But if you look at the game picks, everyone and their mom is picking the Green Bay Packers. So don't try that.
Yeah, don't try that. Laura says, shout out my husband, Jacob. Huh?
That's our move. Like, our move is the underdog thing. That's our thing. That's like, you can't just take that and you. Who the hell is a number 1 seed off a bye and you're underdogs? Get out of here.
I know. Laura says, shout out my husband, Jacob, who always watches your vids. And thanks, Grant, for always scaring the crap out of me with your intros. That would be a good, alarm clock in the morning. Sorry. No. Niners are 6-point dogs, and Jimmy is 13-5 as an underdog, which is the best winning percentage in Super Bowl era.
Telling you, this is just when you're leaving this man for dead.
You're right, man. Thank you for pointing that out, man. I love Jimmy G, man.
I'm telling you, everybody's going to say, the thumb, the shoulder, he can't get it done. Watch. This is exactly the game that he's going to do this, and this is exactly when it's going to happen, and against Aaron Rodgers, and it's exactly par for the course with Jimmy Garoppolo.
He always plays well against the Packers, does he not?
Well, that week 3 game.
Well, I mean, at least he finished strong.